Good afternoon, people. I got it off. Just, if I've got any advice for you, if you've got a gleaner, don't take it off like I took it off because it was hideous. I had a right mare with it, but I got it off now. It's going to be fun getting it back on. But I'll just show you what I've done. Try and sort of explain. Obviously, that's the drum variator pulley that goes on there. This is the pivot shaft. That's what this whole unit, that whole header, swings up and down on that shaft, and that shaft clamps in here. There's these flanges. There's a flange like that each side that screws in. I was looking at the exploded diagram from Model C, and it was showing that this had a pin for it, but I can't see it has. And I thought that last week I had a right time trying to get it off and I couldn't move it. This morning I climbed underneath it, got a big punch, and I bought a fresh hammer, new hammer, and I knocked it out from the side to side. But be very careful when you're doing that, because the weight of the header is on the rams and it wants to push away from the combine. So I played a bit of a dodgy game this morning really, but I wanted it off. I've got it rested on that pallet and that axle stand. I've got that table in the way now. Let's say I'm going to let that down in a minute. Got it strapped to the pallet. So I mean, now I've got this is the first time I've had the front off of this one, so there's a few things I've mentioned that I want to do. There's a split there, and there's a split the same at the back, so I'll probably actually just resurrect that one as it is, put a bit of tin behind it, and then just fill that in with weld and clean that over, put fresh bits here like wear strips here, and this chain runs on the two sprockets at the back. So there's a chain there and a chain there, and there's a sprockets that run on the back. I want to get them out, turn them around the other way. Well, I'll probably actually take the ones out of the other machine that I've got. I'll probably take the raddle actually out of that one as well. It's got a good raddle in it. And see that the grain as it sort of jettisons out the back of that beater flicks it and it hits this. So this is going to get remade. I'm going to try and get that off. They're not very nice to get off really, but that's got to come off. We're going to put a fresh one of them. Yeah, so once I've done those sprockets, new chain, add this raddle bottom sorted out. When that raddle bottom's out, I'm going to take it right out, because underneath there where these metals run on the bottom, there's like a bottom under there as well, and it sometimes digs holes in. So I want to see that, because if that goes through, then obviously some of the grain will be falling out. So I want to make sure that there's no holes in the bottom of the combine. I don't know if I mentioned already, but that beater, I was going to put a fresh one in it, but looking at it now, it's not that bad really. There's nothing much wrong with it. That one's not done much work. But one thing I do need to do is straighten this shaft out, because that's kinked. You can see it flicking. So that has definitely got to be sorted out. But I'm going to take that home with me, get that straightened. I'm going to also take, where am I going? Take this home with me to get the threads done on that, because I'll get a fresh nut for there and just sort the threads out on the end of there. So yeah, I take the pulley home with me as well, get that clean, nice and clean. So there's plenty to do, but thankfully I'm making headway now. I'm glad I got it. I was not sure whether it was going to be easy, but like I say, if you do this job, be very careful, make sure that the header and everything is supported properly, because I'm telling you now, if it goes wrong, it goes hideously wrong. I mean, I very nearly was in trouble with it, and I shouldn't really, but you know, like I say, I'm teaching you to suck eggs, I suppose, but you know, you can't emphasise the safety aspect of these things enough, because once once you've gone over the edge and something's gone wrong, you're in trouble. And I mean, up here now, there ain't no one coming to help me. You know, if I get crushed under there, that's it. You know, I'm stuck. So yeah, just like patience, perseverance, and not rushing either. Like, it's so easy to just get roped into rushing. But anyway, I suppose you know all this stuff. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the combines. I certainly do. I'm gonna, like I say, it's looking good for me taking these to the show this year. So I've come a long way from what I was thinking I was going to do. It's put a bit of rest in my mind. So hopefully in the next few weeks this will be back together. Sometimes these go as well, but these are actually all right. I'm quite impressed with the inside of this combine, really. It's much better than I thought. Much better than that one was. That one had done proper loads of work. You could see it. It really had done a lot of work. Yeah, these combines, no kidding, like, they've been a blessing to me over the years. They really have. You know, I've said it a few times, obviously, but I've liked these humpback. I saw a humpback first time when I was like 3, parked in the field, and it lived, it done its life, and that was it. 1986 or 87 it was. And I remember seeing it there. I'd seen the other combines working, the more modern ones, but then I saw that Gleaner there, and I thought, you know what, something inspired me. I don't know why, something inspired me to get a Gleaner, and one day get a Gleaner and do it up. And now I've got these two, and I've got another one coming as well, but bigger one. But it's not all mine; it's half share. But yeah, good times, you know. And I might post another video later next week. If my van doesn't overheat again, I'm going to go look at a Gleaner C, a humpback like this one but bigger. So okay, I hope you enjoy the videos. I enjoy doing them. So I'll see you later on next week. Okay, bye.